Okay. We're just going to remove the shine off the surface of this. Is this something that people do? Carrie-Anne, it looks like you don't do it. You don't do it? Do you find it makes any difference? No? You don't mind blending them in like that? Anybody else? Do you do this before you stick them on? I've got 2 yeses and no. Do you?
I do that, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, the face must my shop work, is it? No.
It doesn't matter. It's not a criteria to follow whether you do or you don't. Some people find it easier.
It's personal preference as well.
Yeah. For me, it means I can hold it in my hand and move it around and different things. Whereas when it's stuck on the nail, I have to be so careful there. But as long as you blend that nail in so that it's undetectable to the natural nail, that's what we're looking for. How much of this do you do? Those people who said yes, they do this. How much do you do?
Just until it starts, you can see that it's going thin, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, that's personal preference. And sometimes you'll do more and sometimes you'll do less. There we go. So we're going to put the glue into the well area. How are we getting on with putting our glue in now? Anybody getting lots and lots of air bubbles, or are we past that stage now? Or is it some days you do, some days you don't? Just gonna... Okay. With our tip, can you see that clearly, Emma? Not Emma, Lee. Yeah. Going to bring it down at an angle till we hear or feel a click, and then lift it up into place. Oh, I'm going to get awful air bubble in there. Do we need to rush that stage?
No, I think the more time it takes, the better.
How long does it take for your glue to set?
Seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, but it won't set until you apply pressure onto it. What's our next stage? What do we do next?
Blend it in, is it?
Nope.
Oh, cut it.
Cut it and file it. How long do you want these?
As short as possible.
Short as possible. Okay. We always put that part against the finger. Okay. If your client wants it short, we keep it upright.
Yeah,
and we hold that piece, and then we can throw it away. A personal preference for myself is to stick each nail on and then cut them all together. Again, you will find your own ways, and as long as your clients are happy with them at the end. What shape do you want them?
Square.
Square. Really square?
No, I have a square.
And we're okay to just go straight back and forth. There we are, they're quite square there. Okay. What do we do now? Blend them in. Okay. I haven't spent ages filing those into shape. I've given them a general shape. Make sure that there's no bits sticking underneath, and that's it. Some students spend ages filing them into shape, and it's your time is just ticking away then. Okay. When we're going to blend in, I'm going to start off with a coarser size of my file. So on your file it's probably a 180, and just a few little strokes there. Is this an area that people are struggling with? Blending?
I have only really done the blending when I've been here outside. Everyone's white, don't they? So I'd say I was struggling a bit because I'm doing it enough.
Okay. And we need to be very, very careful that we don't go onto our client's natural nail. Okay, that corner there, I've blended in already. Okay, still quite a lot to do here. And it's the appearance of the nail that we're looking for, not what it feels like. Okay, a couple of strokes there. As we go further and further, closer to the natural nail, I'm going to be tempted to turn my file over and use the other side of it. Okay. When you're practicing, what you might like to do, you might be thinking, oh, is that in there? You can just spray with something wet and wipe over. And this is what it's going to look like when you've got your overlay on. Okay, so there's quite a lot of dust was collecting on there. That's got rid of the dust. And I'm just concentrating on the line of where I've stuck it on. Wipe over again. There we are. And that's completely blended in. Let's see if we can get that closer there. There we are. Okay, if you have a look at this now, everybody come a little bit closer. We'll have a little look. If you have a look to see if there's any damage to the natural nail. Can you see any scratches on the natural nail? Be honest.
On the other side there.
A little bit there, a couple here. Maybe a little bit here, but nothing too much. Okay? So you will get a few, but you don't want it to be looking red and you don't want them really deep. So we're going to be using our zebra file, even our black file. Zebra ones to start off with, particularly if you don't go for the pre-blending first, your zebra one is fine. Then your black one as you get closer. Okay? So let's have a look at blending in some tips.